What's going on, guys? I'm back for more ranked battles in Pokémon Scarlet and Violet, and today is a very special day because, as you probably already saw from the title and thumbnail, we're going to be using Slither Wing. Now, I really love this Pokémon. It's got such a cool design, but I still feel like it's fairly average, and most people would say it's either bad or it's just average in the current meta, especially in Regulation C. With its fighting type, it's definitely weak to things like Flutter Mane and also Psy Spam. But I still believe in it. I think that with the right support, you can definitely have success with Slither Wing, as you can with most Pokemon, but I really like it. I think it can deal a lot of damage. As always, I'm going to be doing a brief team breakdown, so if you want to just skip right to the battles, check out this timestamp right here, and while you're down there in the comments or whatever, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel as well. It definitely helps my channel grow a lot, and we can build a community as well. So with all that being said, let's just get straight into the team analysis. For starters, you've got 3 Paradox Pokémon on this team, all with the Photosynthesis ability, which means that Sun is the ideal weather to be playing in. Murkrow actually has Sunny Day along with its Prankster ability, which is super nice if you want to get Sun set up right away and just start taking advantage of those stat boosts immediately for 5 turns. Murkrow also has Tailwind, which is super important for supporting some of your slower Pokemon like Slither Wing and Dragonite that don't have the best speed stat. Then you've also got Haze on Murkrow for hazing away potential Intimidates or even stat drops from your own close combat on Slither Wing. Speaking of Slither Wing, I still feel like this is the best set to run for it currently. Assault Vest with 4 attacking moves, you have Leech Life, Close Combat, Flare Blitz, and Heavy Slam. Flare Blitz is really nice because with Fire Terror you get additional same type attack bonus, plus it does so much damage under Sun, and with the attack boost from Photosynthesis. Speaking of Heavy Slam though, Great Tusk also has Heavy Slam for coverage into Flutter Mane, and that's what I feel like it's there for on the Slither Wing as well, but Great Tusk also has a Ground Terror, which means that you can actually activate that to get more damage on your Headlong Rush and on your Earthquake. But the only drawback is that you don't have something like Steel or Fire Terror, which means that without Focus Sash, you might not survive some big hits from other Pokemon. To round out the team, you also have Terra Flying Dragonite with Lumberry, which is mainly just another strong physical attacker, and then the Arcanine is actually a defensive one with Terra Water to help against things like Palafin. And with Intimidate and Will-O-Wisp, Arcanine is so good into things like Iron Hands and Palafin as well, and the immediate attack drop is super nice to just patch up your defenses. Finally, the Flutter Mane is defensive, but it's still pretty fast and strong, and it actually has access to Taunt, which I put on this team to catch my opponents off guard, and Water Terra isn't all that common, but it's still definitely nice to have on Flutter Mane. I will provide a Poké Paste for this team in the description if you want to check it out, as well as a rental code so you can try it in your game. For the question of the day, design a new ability. The one that I made is called something like Lifesteal, I guess I would call it, and essentially it kind of works like the ability Moxie, where if you pick up a KO on one of your opponent's Pokemon, instead of getting an attack boost, you will get something like 25% healing. But anyway, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay, and let's get started. So Walt's running Ting-Lu, Abomasnow, Flutter Mane, Iron Hands, Bronzong, and Arcanine. I feel like I've seen this before, and unfortunately I think we don't have Taunt. Actually, no, we do have Taunt, yeah. Okay, so an option is actually to go for Taunt with the Flutter Mane here, because I don't really want him setting up Trick Room, because if that's the case, he kind of destroys me here. So I'm honestly thinking to lead Trick Room to prevent the Bronzong from going for Taunt. He could also lead something like Bronzong plus Iron Hands just to try and get like a Fake Out plus Trick Room going. So yeah, I'm thinking if that's the case, we'll probably go for... We could go for Murkrow as well to lead, but I'm not really sure about that one. Yeah, let's actually do a Murkrow lead. And then we're going to bring... Slither Wing is nice into like most of his team, except for the Arcanine. I can't really touch the Arcanine. So, what's my Arcanine answer here? You know, maybe I don't need Murkrow, but it would be nice to have. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Because I'm thinking he's going to lead Iron Hands. He might not. And if that's the case, that's honestly fine. He could lead his own Flutter Mane as well. I'm just really scared of the Bronzong going for Trick Room, because that kind of messes up my team. But yeah, I can get a Taunt into it with the Flutter Mane, which is so weird to say, because most Flutter Manes just run, like, attacking moves. And yeah, it looks like we actually got the read right for his lead. So he did straight up just lead Iron Hands plus the Bronzong. So yeah, let's actually go for a Taunt onto the Bronzong, and then we could swap Murkrow.
Yeah, I'm thinking we actually do swap the Murkrow here, and we just go straight into the Arcanine. Because then this way we get an Intimidate off into the Iron Hand, so if he goes for something crazy like Wild Charge onto the Flutter Mane, it's going to be doing less. Arcanine going to come in, get that attack drop on the Iron Hands, and then this way we're able to pressure the Bronzong as well, and he's probably not going to expect a taunt. At least not from the Flutter Mane, so I'm thinking this is just a fake out. Oh, but he goes for Terra. Okay. Terra on Iron Hands? Oh, on Bronzong, okay. Terra Fire, makes sense, makes sense. So that kind of sucks, because our team doesn't have a whole lot to hit fire types right off the bat. But yeah, Fake Out gonna come out into Arcanine, it does a little bit of damage, and we taunt the Bronzong, perfect. So what he actually has is, I'm pretty sure Gyro Ball, plus he has like Trick Room and stuff. And if that's the case, I think he actually switches into the Abomasnow here. Or he could swap the Bronzong. Let's see, he might have brought Abomasnow. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what I want to do. Do we want damage on the Bronzong, or do we want to... Yeah, I think we do, actually, because he's going to be hard to take out. So I think we Shadow Ball here, and then we go for just a Wisp, maybe. Either a Wisp or a Flare Blitz onto Iron Hands. It would be nice to get that thing burned, and then if Abomasnow comes in, you know, that's fine as well. But he's just going to swap the Bronzong, so that's cool with me as well. Ting Lu comes out. A lower special attack, that makes sense. So yeah, our Shadow Ball is not going to be doing much at all here. Very little damage, but that's okay. And yeah, we are Life Orb. So Will-O-Wisp comes out, we don't miss. You know what? I feel like I never miss Will-O-Wisp, and I'm really happy about that because it's 85% accurate, so it's not really the most accurate move that you're going for. And yeah, he straight up just goes for Wild Charge into Flutter Mane, but that did nothing. Nice. Okay, so we can also Wisp the Ting Lu, although I think he might even switch that back out. I feel like we should go into Slither Wing, just to put pressure onto his Pokemon. Because, like, realistically, what does he do with the Ting Lu here? He just goes for Earthquake, maybe? I'm so indecisive, because I kind of know what I want to do, but let's just go for a Moonblast into Ting Lu. And then we're going to go out into our Murkrow, actually, for this slot. Because I'm predicting an Earthquake and then maybe a swap from the Iron Hands. Would make sense. Yeah, Iron Hand switches out. Is this back in the Bronzong? Yep. He really wants to get Trick Room up, though. Wow, Moonblast did so much! But I mean, he's able to survive because of his ability, lowering my special attack. Good play by the opponent. Yeah, I think we go into Slither Wing here, and then we could double the Bronzong. Because I don't want him to get Trick Room up, and unfortunately our Murkrow doesn't have Taunt. I mean, is Foul Play more helpful than Sunny Day? Because Sunny Day would give us a boost. Yeah, I say we just go for Sunny Day here. And he swaps Ting Lu into what, Iron Hands? Yeah, Iron Hands makes sense. That's fine though, I wasn't trying to target him anyway. So this probably won't KO the Bronzong just because of how bulky it is. Yeah, definitely not. And he did get a Trick Room up, okay. So what's his last Pokemon then? Abomasnow? Or did we already see 4? No, we only saw the Ting-Lu, right? Like, we've shown our Pokemon, unfortunately. We can also go for... We could go for a close combat again, and then just go for a haze, maybe? But then we're risking, you know, a fake out and all that. So I'm thinking we swap into... Yeah, we swap into Arcanine. What's the play here? We swap into Arcanine, and then we just go for probably a foul play on the Bronzong, just so we can take him out. He might just end up using a fake out onto the Murkrow, which is totally fine by me. Because then if he doesn't swap... I'm just trying to think. If he doesn't swap, which he probably won't swap the Iron Hands, he's just going to fake out, right? Then what's he really doing with Bronzong? I don't remember this exact set. And actually we do get to move with the Murkrow, so that's good. He's safeguarded. That's fine by me, though. I wasn't actually looking to get any status effects onto him. Now we do have E-Speed pressure onto the Bronzong. So I think we're going to go for that. And then Murkrow, unfortunately, is doing, like, nothing here for us. So I think we just go back into Slither Wing for the Murkrow slot. Let me just make sure I got this right. So we're going to E-Speed the Bronzong. And then Murkrow is going to swap back into Slither Wing. I know I've seen this team before. What does Iron Hands do, though, now that he's burned? He could have just gone for, like, Drain Punch or Wild Charge into this slot, which would totally be okay. If his last Pokemon is Abomasnow, though, I'm honestly very happy with that. Yep, so E-Speed gonna take Bronzong out, so I'm cool with that. We still haven't Terra'd. And I'm wondering who we should even Terra in this match. Probably just gonna end up being the Slither Wing. And yeah, he Volt Switches, which is a good play, because he gets the Switch advantage here. And then I'm guessing... I mean, Ting-Lu, of course, because that's his last Pokemon. And then we'll see. I think it's Abomasnow. Ting-Lu, okay. Maybe we just Terra the Arcanine, because we're Terra Water. Iron Hands is burned, so when it comes back out, like, he won't be able to do tons of damage. It might just come back out right here. And yeah, that's Iron Hands coming back out. So I still don't think we've seen his last Pokemon. If it's Flutter Mane, that's less than ideal. But now we gotta think. We could protect the Arcanine. And then maybe go for like a Leech Life just into the Ting-Lu. Yeah, I'm thinking we do that. So I don't want to Terra the Slither Wing, because then Terra Fire, like, it's nice, but I'm going to be taking super effective damage from Ting-Lu. And now he probably knows that I want to go for E-Speed. So I could see a swap in the Ting-Lu, because then if he brings in Flutter Mane, he'd be immune to that. He'd be able to fake out my Arcanine, get his Flutter Mane in for free. Yeah. But we're going to go for Protect, make sure none of that happens. Yeah, Fake Out went into the Slither Wing slot, that's fine. Stomping Tantrum, makes sense. And I think that was the last turn of Sunny Day, unless I'm mistaken. Oh no, it wasn't, okay. So now we do have E-Speed into Ting-Lu, but I'm not entirely sure it actually takes us out. I think Murkrow would be the play here, actually. Because we gotta time this with our Tailwind. So Tailwind and Sunny Day have one turn left. So I think we actually do swap into Murkrow, and that way we can cycle Intimidates as well when we come back in. And then we're just gonna go for a Leech Life into Ting-Lu. I'm really wondering what his last Pokemon is, though. Slither Wing, I think, was a good pick here. As long as we don't Terra it. And yeah, Stomping Tantrum, just as I thought. Comes out in the Murkrow, doesn't affect us. Volt Switch, okay, he gets that off in the Murkrow. Actually did way more damage than I thought. Oh, it was a crit, that's why. I was gonna say, Iron Hands has, like, no special attack. But we're gonna be able to take out the Ting-Lu this turn. And it is Abomasnow, okay. Hmm. We could also just Terra the Murkrow. Because then we're Terra Ghost. But if we Terra Slither Wing, then he can't touch us, right? Unless he has, like... Unless he has, what was I gonna say? Earth Power. But there's no way he'd just go for that, right? So now, yeah, he has the Fake Out, but, like... I say we just go for this, and then we go for Sunny Day. Yeah, I think Terra Murkrow here makes sense. Because then we avoid a Fake Out, like a potential Fake Out. So yeah, we just go for Sunny Day here. And then... I guess just a Flare Blitz and Big Bomb Snow. If he fakes out Slither Wing, that's fine, because we still have our Arcanine in the back, and that can still take out a Bomb Snow, no problem. So he's really not in the best scenario here. It's so funny to use Terra on Murkrow, because, like, it gets no damage boost or anything, it's purely just a defensive, Terra. But yeah, we get the weather up, and then if he went for Blizzard here, he might even miss, because it's not too accurate unless it's, I mean, it's 70% accurate unless it's in the snow. But he didn't miss either of our Pokemon, so... Yeah, Safeguard wears off. But now we can just go for Tailwind. And then I think we go for... maybe a Leech Life, actually, because the Abomasnow... would that even KO, though? I feel like it wouldn't. Let's go for Leech Life anyway. Because I'm thinking this would get us back to full health, like with the amount of damage that we'd be doing, unless he protects. Yeah, I used my Terra on Murkrow just thinking that he would actually go for a Fake Out into it. But he didn't. Yeah, this one should be a done deal. I mean, like, what's the opponent really going to do here? That burn was so crucial on the Iron Hands. Anytime I see an Iron Hands and I have Will-O-Wisp on my team, I'm like, I have to burn this thing right away. And yeah, Leech Life actually does just one-shot the Abomasnow, so Slither Wing putting in work in our first game. I love this Pokemon so much. And next turn we can just go for Flare Blitz. This is kind of where I wish I had my Terra, though. But he's just going to go for Wild Charge. So yeah, he takes recoil damage, burn damage as well, puts him at about half, and now we can just double the Iron Hands with a Foul Play, and then a Flare Blitz. Yeah, and our opponent sees that there's no way out of that. Yeah, I mean, we played that super, super well. I was a little worried about bringing Slither Wing into that one, but then I was like, nah, it does well into most of his team. Because its typing just helps. And I would have committed Terra Fire into it if I didn't think that Murkrow was going to get faked out. But, you know, you got to pick where to use your Terra. Other than that, it would have been Arcanine, and then if we did that, since I'm Terra Water on the Arcanine, he would have been able to take that out. Or at least do a lot of damage with the Iron Hands, but him being burned just, like, completely stopped his offense. And, I'm really surprised that the Ting Lu survived, because we are Life Orb with the Flutter Mane, but it is what it is. His ability is super strong, so... yeah, opponent played well, but GG's on that one. So our next opponent... ooh, is that an Oricorio? So Oricorio, Glamora, Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Fluttermane, and Ceruledge. Okay, so how do we want to play this one? Is Tailwind really, really important here, or no? I feel like it kind of is, but I also have to realize that I have a lot of special attackers, so I kind of want to get Glamora taken care of. Yeah, this is going to be tough, because then the Fluttermane would have to be the one taking care of Glamora. In any case, I probably should lead with Fluttermane. You know what, though? Let's not bring the Slither Wing into this one. And do we need Murkrow as well? I'm worried about the Oricorio. I've never faced this Pokemon, so I don't really know what it does. Or really what type it is, for that matter, but... maybe we also leave Slither Wing behind. And I think our Dragonite is Flying Terra, so that will be helpful. Let's do that, and then let's bring these guys in the back. Oh, I'm a little worried, because this is definitely a unique team from the opponent that I've never seen before, so... Very, very unique, so I'm not sure what to expect in the slightest. But yeah, let's see. He's gonna lead with Glamora Fluttermane, okay. I mean, I'm cool with this because I have my own Fluttermane. I'm thinking to just protect Earthquake. I don't really want to commit my Terra yet, though. I think Protect Earthquake makes sense here. That way we get damage onto the Fluttermane as well. And we're Focus Sash, so we would live. And since we're Choice Scarf, I'm pretty sure we take him out anyway. Or do we even have to? We could go for Heavy Slam. No, I think Earthquake is the play here. Okay, so this is a Terra on, what, the Glamora? Yep, looks like it's probably just going to be Grass Terra. Grass Terra makes sense. This could be the Assault Vest variant as well. Fluttermane protects, which is really bad for us. Yeah, I mean, the opponent played that super well. The nice thing is that the Dragonite that we have in the back, he won't be affected by the Toxic Spikes, because he's Flying type, so he'll just fly right over him. But yeah, we're unfortunately going to be setting up one layer by hitting the Glamora. But we got him to burn his Terra turn 1, which is perfect. And I'm wondering what he brought in the back. It could just be Dondozo Tatsugiri looking at this, but that was a great play from the opponent. And yeah, Energy Ball actually just KOs our... Oh, it was a crit! Oh, that sucks. Now I'm thinking, do we bring Dragonite? Or do we just straight up go for Arcanine? No, I think we bring Dragonite. We don't really want to use our Intimidate quite yet. And we know Fluttermane can't protect this turn, so let's just straight up go for a Shadow Ball, and then we could Terra Flying. Or we could Protect as well. Although realistically, I think he just goes for something like Mortal Spin or switches out the Glamora. I just don't really want to use my Terra right off the bat. I mean, he did, so like there is that option just to go for Shadow Ball here. And then to go for a Protect. Now, let's actually just go for Terra Blast. We'll just let it rip. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, Glamora actually swapped anyway. So we're going to get damage onto the Dondozo and then what, Tatsugiri in the back? Would make sense. Oh, he didn't actually swap his Fluttermane, okay. So if that's the case, did he even bring Tatsugiri? Like, Terra Blast is still going to do good damage though, because Dragonite is so strong. It gets double same type attack bonus because of already being Flying type and then Terra Flying on Terra Blast. Substitute. So it's actually faster than our own Fluttermane. Interesting. Oh, but we have recoil with the Life Orb, so I don't like that. Wow, Terra Blast did like nothing though. Yeah, this is a tough matchup. If we hadn't lost our Great Tusk to the crit though, we would have been in a way better spot. But maybe a Heavy Slam was actually the play on turn 1 there. I still feel like I just want damage onto the Dondozo. So let's go for Moonblast, and then let's go for... Terra Blast is probably just our best option. I think the Tatsugiri will come out though, so... I'm gonna make this play here. Yeah, Fluttermane protects, so we're able to get a double into the Dondozo, and like, yeah, he's probably gonna do damage into our Fluttermane, but kind of the risk we have to take. That did really good damage, and then if that's the case, I think we're actually just able to take out the Dondozo. So perfect. Oh wait, no, but he's Citrus Berry, okay. So we're not going to be taking him out this turn. I guess I should have known, since I didn't see leftovers. This will still do an okay amount, though. And he just yawned. I think we have to go for Shadow Ball here, and then swap the Dragonite into Arcanine. Because I do have Lumberry, but I think Dondozo will protect here regardless. We could have actually doubled the Flutter Mane, because then if he went for a substitute, but no, he didn't. He's probably just going to swap into Dondozo. Ceruledge. Okay, so no Tatsugiri, interesting. Yeah, Dondozo's gotta protect here then. Unless he straight up attacks into my Flutter Mane, which is super risky, but I can see it happening. Yeah, Arcanine gonna get poisoned. Intimidate's nice though. So at least we know all 4 of his Pokemon. Yeah, Dondozo protected like I thought. And then Shadow Ball is perfect actually into the Ceruledge, so this is just gonna KO him. Wow. Very, very nice. Okay. So depending on what he brings out here, I might want to protect the Flutter Mane. Yeah, because it's going to be his own Flutter Mane. Like, he has Glamora in the back. And our Dragonite doesn't really want to eat any attacks from the Flutter Mane, so I'm thinking just Protect here makes sense, plus... What would be stronger, Extreme Speed or Will-O-Wisp? Or, sorry, not Will-O-Wisp, but Flare Blitz. I'm thinking Extreme Speed KOs from this range anyway, it should. And yeah, he's probably going to be wanting to attack into my Flutter Mane. Unless he makes a read. So E-Speed going to come out, take out Dondozo. Ceruledge's in the back. And now he has to pick between taking out my Flutter Mane or my Arcanine, and I think he... Oh, he straight up went for Hex. That's a really good play, though. Wow, Arcanine just gets KO'd. Jeez, that was strong. Very, very strong. So good play by the opponent. He's actually also Life Orb. And yeah, Glamora is his last Pokemon, so who's the bigger threat here? Flutter Mane also does have Protect. But he probably knows that we want to do damage into him. So I think the play is always to Shadow Ball here and then just Terra Blast the Glamora. Because he should be Assault Vest. But I can't really risk like a Spiky Shield coming out into me. I think we still Shadow Ball and Terra Blast, because I think he's going to Protect. If he uses Spiky Shield, then that sucks. But yeah, Hex even KOs our Flutter Mane. But at this range, Terra Blast will KO. It's a good thing we have Multi-Scale. But I mean, I don't think Moonblast picks us up here, does it? A Power Gem definitely would have, given that it already did like 50 damage to my Multi-Scale Dragonite. So now it all just comes down to whether Terra Blast will KO the Flutter Mane or not. That's just what we gotta click. We know he's probably just gonna click Moonblast, so let's just straight up go for Terra Blast. If we survive a Moonblast, then we win. If we don't, then we lose, but that's just what it comes down to. Let's see. Oh, we survived with 13! Very nice. And yeah, it's gonna get the KO. So also a pretty close game there, but I mean, you don't always have to use Slither Wing with this team, it's just, you gotta bring it in certain matchups, and I was like, this is definitely not the matchup to bring it into. The first match that I played didn't have Flutter Mane, or the opponent didn't have it on their team, so I was like, yeah, why not? Let's bring a Fighting type. And in this matchup, I was like, no, there's so many things that can hit it hard. But Dragonite clutching, that was super, super nice. I think we made the right plays there. Because that covered for like a Protect on the, what's his name, on the Flutter main. Because if he went for Protect, we would have gotten a free KO, and then would have been a 2v1. So I was like, he's not probably going to Protect, but let's cover for it anyway. So yeah, overall a great game. Ooh, this is that Hawlucha team with the Indeedee. Okay, so we know Trick Room is going to be a thing. So Hawlucha, Indeedee, Armarouge, Quaquaval, Sandy Shocks, and Chien Pao. So I think Flutter Main, as weird as it is to lead Flutter Main like 3 games in a row, I think we kind of have to just because of Trick Room being like a really annoying thing that can happen. So I think Flutter Main. We don't really want Great Tusk in this one because of him having Hawlucha. So let's go Flutter Mane plus... I think Murkrow would make the most sense here. And then in the back to counteract the potential Chien Pao, Slither Wing makes sense because Chien Pao can't really touch Slither Wing unless I Terra Fire. So I think we do bring Slither Wing in the back, and then I don't know, Arcanine would be nice, but I'm scared of the Sandy Shocks. And Quaquaval. Because my Terra won't really help against that combination. And you never know, he might not even lead in DD Armarouge. So I think we just go Arcanine in the back, and then let's see how we do. Let's see. Yeah, Quaquaval's a weird Pokemon. Its usage is pretty much non-existent. It's not good, but if you can make it work with the right team, I guess, like, prove me wrong, but I personally don't think Quaquaval is good at all. Like, it's got Aqua Step, which is a really cool move, boosting your speed, plus it has Moxie, I think, as a hidden ability. And he does just go Hawlucha plus the Indeedee. Not really what I expected, if I'm being honest. Does Indeedee go for Trick Room, though? It could. I just don't really want to risk my Flutter Mane right off the bat. If it doesn't go for Trick Room, then what does it go for? It's gotta be Trick Room, right? Or it could be Follow Me, I guess. Yeah, he's probably just gonna go for Follow Me. Let's just go for Sunny Day, yeah. Oh, Hawlucha protected, so that's perfect, actually. We're going to protect as well. I guess we could have gotten a free attack off into the Indeedee, like a Moonblast or something. I just didn't want to risk that. No, I guess it's not Trick Room, because then Hawlucha would be, like, really slow. So he's just going to go for Psychic, okay. Fair enough. Also, I was thinking to actually Terra on turn 1, and then I was like, nah, we can't do that. We can, but we shouldn't. So, given that that's the case, he could Terra Steel or something crazy. Let's go for a Moonblast. I guess we could Haze. Like, we could Haze away his special defense boost. Yeah, let's do that and try and get a knockout, because I don't think he KOs me with anything from this range. Okay. Terra, what? Probably Terra on the Hawlucha. I've never fought against this team, but I've seen it. Okay. Terra Steel. So this is probably just Acrobatics or something. We're gonna Haze away the boost. So yeah, unfortunately our Moonblast won't be doing much at all here. But I just had to go for that. That still did so much damage! Wow. I mean, I'm happy with that. Heal Pulse, interesting. I did not know that was a part of this team. That being said, I think I'm okay with letting Flutter Mane go down here, though, and just trying to get a taunt off into the Indeedee. And then we could set up a Tailwind, or we could just go for Foul Play. I think Tailwind makes more sense here, though. Yeah, so we Tailwind here. Okay, you know what? I kind of would have preferred if our Flutter Mane had actually gone down that turn. But he might even just Psychic us in the end. The Taunt is nice, though, because then we guarantee that he can't go for any Trick Room shenanigans, or he can't go for Heal Pulse. I guess he doesn't have Trick Room, but yeah, we're going to go down to Psychic anyway. So losing our Flutter Mane isn't the worst thing in the world. But now I think we bring in Slither Wing, and then we Terra Fire, and we go for probably Flare Blitz, if I'm being honest. Or we could go for Close Combat, but I think we Flare Blitz. The rest of his team is super scary, though. Now, you know what? We're actually going to go for Close Combat. Terra Fire, Close Combat, so we don't eat in Acrobatics. Yeah, we're going to do that. Or... now, let's go for Flare Blitz. Actually, he can't taunt. Or, he's taunted, so he can't follow me. Let's just go for Close Combat so we don't take the recoil. And he's taunted, so he can't follow me. Sorry, I'm just trying to think about what we do. So we Terra Fire here. That'll knock him out. And then... we go for a Foul Play. Ooh, I'm nervous about who he has in the back, though. So, Slither Wing gonna Terra Fire, we lose our weakness. Unfortunately, we're still gonna take a lot of damage, because Hawlucha has he can put out a lot of damage with the Acrobatics. Because it's Stab super, or not super effective, but it's Stab. So, Acrobatics, yeah, it did like over half. I guess he could Psychic now. Probably just what he went for. So we might be losing our Slither Wing, but if that's the case... this matchup's not looking great. And the terrain is also going to make my potential Outrage weaker as well. Foul Play did like nothing. And yeah, Psychic. Does this actually knock us out? I don't think so, because we're actually Assault Vest. Yeah, it doesn't knock us out. Very good. That's why I didn't want to Flare Blitz. I was like, we're just going to go down. I'd rather take the stat drop than lose any health. Does he have any... I was trying to think, does he have any priority with this team? Because we could also Leech Life. Oh, he actually can't priority because he has... Psychic Terrain is up. So yeah, this way we're able to get a Leech Life. And then Murkrow... I think the best thing to do here is just Haze. Take away our drops in case he does target the Slither Wing. So Haze will haze away our defense drops, and then Leech Life hopefully heals us back to a decent amount. Unless he swaps the Indeedee, that would be a good play. I think Murkrow might be going down here to like an Ice Spinner or something, which is fine. Tailwind was super important to get up here, though. And Chiampao actually protected, so fine by me. We're gonna haze away our drops. Oh wait. Oh no, I thought it didn't activate for a second. I was like, it's not technically a priority move because Prankster gets around that. But Leech Life is just gonna take out the Indeedee, so now I feel like my opponent's in a bit of a bad spot. If he has Throat Chop, that's good. But we're in a really good position now. Depending on what his last Pokemon is, we can Sunny Day again. And Psychic Terrain actually goes away. Sandy Shocks, okay. I mean, Sandy Shocks doesn't do much into Dragonite. But Sandy Shocks can be very fast. So we definitely go for Leech Life on the Chiampao. And as weird as it sounds, I feel like we just want to go for a Foul Play. Just to break a Sash or have the Chiampao get knocked out. But Thunderbolt is gonna hit Murkrow, and yeah, we actually live. We get paralyzed though. So pretty lucky on the opponent's part, but Leech Life is gonna come out, and yeah. So now hopefully we're able to break this Ash. Oh, this one's gonna be kind of close. Throat Chop kept us alive. Ah, no, we got paralyzed. I don't like that. I really, really don't like that. So now we can Flare Blitz the Sandy Shocks and then just go for a... Is Tailwind more important or is it Foul Play? Because I think he's going to Protect here, so... Murkrow probably going to go down anyway. Oh, we get paralyzed. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. Earth Power comes out, and then I guess the Throat Chop or something will KO us. We're definitely not in a good spot, though, because of that paralysis. Yeah, wow, that was super lucky on the opponent's part. But, I mean, that's all part of Pokemon sometimes. Like, you get paralyzed. It definitely doesn't feel good, I'll tell you that. But, yeah. I think here we Protect. Because he's probably going to try and protect the Chienpao. Yeah, let's go for Protect here. Because if he protects that, then we're able to E-Speed next turn. Then we'll still have our Multi-Scale. And then I think we E-Speed the Chienpao, and then hopefully an Outrage will KO the Sandy Shocks, although I don't think it does at this range. Okay, so we're going to E-Speed Chienpao. He might go for Sucker Punch, though. But it'd be weird to have Sucker Punch on this set because, Oh, he went for a Double Protect. That's actually the right play there. Because if he gets it, he just wins. But yeah, I was going to say he doesn't have Sucker Punch, most likely, because of the Psychic Terrain being on team as well. So at this point, it's just all up to Dragonite. Again. Really, really unlucky, though, because we could have actually survived with the Murkrow. Now we just have to rely on the Dragonite. Hopefully this doesn't two-shot. Oh, it will two-shot. We need a crit! Please! No crit. Yeah, that's gonna be all. So, we're gonna lose this one, unfortunately, but you can't win them all. We kinda... Oh, wait, he went for Protect. Okay. So our Outrage... Does that stop our Outrage? It does! Okay, so now we can go for... Then we can go for E-Speed. Okay, please KO. The opponent threw. Oh my god, the opponent threw. If he had just gone for a Thunderbolt, he would have won. Because I think he wanted us to get confused, which wouldn't have mattered anyway because we had Lumberry. But it's not like he knew that. He probably was hoping for a confusion. But he was faster there anyway, so... I think he donated the win to us, if I'm being honest. Okay, I totally thought we were going to lose that game, but no. Dragonite, again, clutching the final turn there. Yeah, that was not the correct play, though, for the Protect. I can kind of see what he was thinking, though. Like, maybe I'd get confused because it would be the last turn of Outrage, but that's not how the interaction works. It just kind of stops your Outrage, because it gets blocked, so... Yeah. We didn't get confused, and... He just gave us the game. There's not much more to say about that one. I think, realistically, with Murkrow getting paralyzed, that was the thing that made us lose. Because he got the 10% paralysis chance from Thunderbolt. Then we got fully paralyzed next turn. And we weren't able to take out the Chienpao. Because then it would have been a 2v1 in the end. He would have had to pick who to attack. And then we could have just gone for like Outrageous Foul Plays. And yeah, he wouldn't have KO'd the Dragonite if that was the case, if we didn't get fully paralyzed. But, wow, what a crazy game. He got super lucky, I got super unlucky, but then he made one misplay on the very last turn, and it cost him the game. But yeah, it's gonna wrap that one up. Wow, he totally threw that match. I'm so surprised. This team is 3-0. I can't believe you threw. Okay, so probably our final opponent with this team, and he's running Grimmsnarl, Iron Bundle, Dragapult, Meowscarada, Goldango, and Ceruledge. So this is actually looking a lot like a Series 2 team. I'm wondering who he leads, though. I mean, he doesn't have Tailwind. He potentially has Icy Wind with the bundle, though, so we gotta watch out for that. What do we have that can hit the bundle hard? I think we actually lead Great Tusk in this one. I'm debating leading Flutter Mane again, but maybe we shouldn't. Great Tusk is decent into his team. Except for Meowscarada. And I mean Goldango as well. But we do have speed, both of them, because of the Choice Scarf. So let's actually lead... We're going to want Arcanine for this one for sure. Although I can't touch a Ceruledge. You might not bring Ceruledge though, so let's actually just go... Yeah, let's go with this lead, and then we'll bring Arcanine in the back. And Dragonite's been doing so much work for me. But we're not going to bring it in this match. We are going to bring the Murkrow. No Slither Wing here. Our opponent taking some time to think as well. I'm just scared about what he's going to lead. So we had to leave behind Dragonite and Slither Wing just because I feel like they're not great into his team. But we already saw what Slither Wing can do if it is good into an opponent's Pokemon. So I'm super happy we were able to showcase that before. I'm just worried about what he's actually going to lead. So it's going to be Grimmsnarl plus Dragapult. Okay, okay. Interesting lead here. So it's probably going to be Screens plus... Debating just going for Terra Ground right off the bat. Yeah, I think we should Terra Ground. Just get a lot of damage done, and then protect the Flutter Mane. Yeah, let's do that. So I don't think he Terra'd his Ceruledge, although I mean, it's actually probably slower than the Great Tusk. Because I have Choice Scarf. Because we hit about like... I think we hit like 20 points higher than his speed tier with the Choice Scarf if he is max speed, like jolly max speed. But Flutter Mane protects, we go for Earthquake. Unless Grimmsnarl has something to say and it's going to be Light Screen, okay. Fair enough. That's good though, because now we're going to be doing a lot of damage to Reflect. Great Tusk does not play around, like this might even be a double KO. Although I think Grimmsnarl will survive, because he's generally more defensive. Depends on how you train it though. But Earthquake going to do nice damage. And then Phantom Force comes out. Okay. So now... I think we go for Earthquake again, and then we switch into the Murkrow. Or do we switch into Arcanine? Flutter Mane definitely has to switch here. We go for Earthquake, and then we... No, we can't switch into Arcanine, actually. What am I saying? Because then we Terra Ground Earthquake our own Arcanine, which is probably going to KO it. Being super effective. And yeah, he might just Spirit Break the Murkrow, which is honestly okay, because we're going to take the Phantom Force. Reflect comes out. Oh, he didn't Spirit Break, so... Does this get the KO on the Grimmsnarl, though? Dragapult's going to dodge it, of course. Murkrow is going to not be affected, because it's Flying type, and then, I guess... Is this single target? I don't know if that... Damn it, no, it doesn't. It was, yeah. I mean, I don't see a problem in just Earthquaking here again, because he doesn't have anything that's actually immune to Earthquake. And we can actually Sunny Day. Thinking about just going for Sunny Day, just for the power boost. Tailwind is not super essential right now, because I think we'll just be able to live anyway. If we go for Sunny Day, then that gets the power boost, and it might even just KO the Iron Bundle here. He might not have been expecting this one, honestly. So, he's Booster Bundle. What is this? Booster Speed, I guess? Speed? Makes sense. Dragapult Protect, okay. But with the Sunny Day boost, I mean, this should KO the bundle. And if it doesn't, I can Tailwind next turn. Yeah, because we do get the attack boost here. Let's see if this actually just one-shots the bundle. I'm really hoping it does. It just didn't seem like his team actually had a counter for Great Tusk. So Earthquake gonna pop off into the bundle here, and let's see how much damage it does. Okay, it did half, because of the Reflect. Oh, I forgot about Reflect. Yeah, okay, yeah. But there's no problem just going for Earthquake here and then Tailwind. What's he gonna do about it? We're gonna double our speed with the Great Tusk. And then I think we just get a double KO. Oh, man, okay. Also wondering what item he's running on the Dragapult. So Tailwind's gonna make us faster, I mean it should, than the bundle. We're gonna double our speed. Earthquake, not gonna affect Murkrow, and then this should just be a double KO. And then well, all that he has in the back is Grimmsnarl, which is at like 1 HP, and something else. I'm not even sure what that something is. Wow, okay, so we played this super, super hyper offensively, but I think we played it well. And yeah, we're Choice Lock, but we can always switch out. The only thing that's taking damage now is just our Murkrow. It's actually just going to be Mouscarada, okay. Fair enough. If that's the case, though, I just swapped the Murkrow, or not the Murkrow, I swapped the Great Tusk out into Arcanine to lower both of their attacks, and then I just go for a Foul Play onto the Grimmsnarl. And, like, this is going to end it. Like, there's no way he comes back for this. No way he's coming back. I don't see a way out. If I were him, I'd be going for like a Spirit Break into the Murkrow, hoping that I don't target it. But, yeah. Arcanine gonna get the Intimidate off, ensuring that we live pretty much any attack from the I mean, we'd live an attack from the Grimmsnarl, but it's actually Fake Out. That makes sense. Fake Out plus... It's probably gonna be a Flower Trick. He was trying to take a Great Tusk, but... Wow! Yeah, it's Flower Trick. Hyper offense with this team is super, super interesting. We just swept through the opponent. And yeah, now just the Flare Blitz plus the Foul Play will take this home. Sucker Punch comes out on the Arcanine, but it's not going to be enough. It only did about 50 damage. Flare Blitz, I mean, this might not KO. I mean, it's in Sun, though. Yeah, it's in Sun. It would have KO'd anyway. Obviously, he's going to hang on with the Focus Sash, but Foul Play will clean that up, and Murkrow actually picking up the last KO for this team. So I'm super, super satisfied with how we played that. His team was okay. I don't know, I was a little bit scared of what he might bring. But yeah, you don't see Mouscarada much anymore. It's definitely more of a Series 1 Pokemon. And for good reason. Like, it doesn't really do great into the meta. It's just too frail. Grass is not really the best offensive type. Unless you're thinking, like, to counter Dondozo or, like, the rare Gastrodon that you might see. But either way, you can Terra around that. So that was a super, super nice match. Kind of quick as well. It only lasted, like, what, 5 turns? 4 or 5 turns? But we just had to go hyper offense for that one. And it got us the win, so I'm super happy.